Some filmmakers make great movies, but only a few change the way we see the world. For me, that person was Stanley Kubrick.
Quote, "We're hearing stories that suggest Kubrick is even more insane than psychiatrists had led us to believe. There's a thin line between being an artistic perfectionist and being a barking loon. Stanley has clearly crossed that line, and then some."
The first time I watched 2001: A Space Odyssey, I was in a trance from beginning to end. I felt electricity along my spine, completely immobilized by the sheer genius on screen. Today, I'm paying homage to the visionary who redefined cinema and who changed my life. Kubrick wasn't just a director, he was a revolutionary artist. His fearless exploration of the human condition, philosophy, and art transformed every film he touched. I was already in love with cinema, but it was Kubrick who cemented that indescribable passion in me. In a time when I had nothing, his films became my friend, my mentor, even a guiding parent.
Can you do with your head down? Yeah. Well, that's not bad. Let's do that.
If I had one wish, it would be to sit down and talk with him. Today, I share not only his genius, but also my personal journey inspired by his work. Kubrick was known for his relentless pursuit of perfection.
It might be better to just play it as a medium shot with the situation.
For instance, in The Shining, some scenes were shot over 60 times, with certain takes reportedly reaching over 100 iterations. This wasn't just repetition. It was a quest to capture the precise emotion and tension in each frame, whether it was the exact placement of a prop or the subtle shift in an actor's expression. Kubrick's meticulous approach meant no detail was too small.
I honestly don't think the lines are going to make an awful lot of difference if you get the right attitude. I think you're worrying about the wrong thing. Can we just have a quick chat about it once more, shall we?
His sets, like the eerily realistic war room in Dr. Strangelove, were crafted to blur the line between fiction and reality. Kubrick often placed his subjects dead center in a perfectly symmetrical frame. This technique not only created visually arresting compositions, but also evoked a sense of inevitability and focus. The use of the Steadicam in The Shining was groundbreaking. The smooth, haunting tracking shots added layers of suspense and disorientation, enhancing the eerie atmosphere. In 2001, A Space Odyssey, Kubrick achieved mind-blowing visuals using innovative practical effects, long before CGI was even a concept. His ability to create immersive, realistic environments remains a benchmark in filmmaking. Kubrick's films delve into existential questions, morality, and the darker corners of the human psyche.
Look at this. Pulled all my hair. I pulled hunks of hair out on the windowsill when the bat got caught.
Need your trim.
Hunks of hair.
Oh, look.
Okay.
It just comes
Okay,
out.
right now, fellas.
No rush.
There's more to come, Joel. Come on.
Come on, I'm right
Get a
here.
set up anyway now, boys.
Go, come on, Sean. Get the dummy. No, she isn't carrying him. That's right. Okay, let's go.
No,
Can I have the finder, please? The 18. 18 in the tube. Swing it all back in here. Yeah, it's got to go outside. There was time.
It is 25 to 1.
Fine, don't sympathize with Shelley.
don't sympathize with Shelley.
Films like A Clockwork Orange challenge our notions of free will, while Full Metal Jacket exposes the dehumanization inherent in war. Kubrick was a master of layering symbolism into his films. From the enigmatic monolith in 2001: A Space Odyssey to recurring motifs like mirrors and reflections, his work invites viewers to explore deeper meanings with each viewing. Before becoming a filmmaker, Kubrick was an accomplished photographer. This background influenced his impeccable eye for composition and detail in every shot. Kubrick's choices in music were revolutionary. He often juxtaposed classical compositions with modern visuals, creating an emotional resonance that still captivates audiences today. Despite his towering influence, Kubrick was notoriously private. His reclusiveness added to the mystique surrounding his work, making each film a rare glimpse into his complex mind.
Mr. Kubrick unfortunately cannot be with us tonight, so we'll have his Oscar delivered to Mars, where he is scouting locations for 2002, Space Odyssey Revisited.
Good evening. I'm sorry not to be able to be with you tonight to receive this great honor of the D.W. Griffith Award. But I'm in London making Eyes Wide Shut with Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman. And just about this time, I'm probably in the car on the way to the studio, which, as it happens, reminds me of a conversation I had with Steven Spielberg about what was the most difficult and challenging thing about directing a film. And I believe Steven summed it up about as profoundly as you can. He thought the most difficult and challenging thing about directing a film was getting out of the car. I'm sure you all know the feeling. But at the same time, anyone who has ever been privileged to direct a film also knows that although it can be like trying to write War and Peace in a bumper car in an amusement park, when you finally get it right, there are not many joys in life that can equal the feeling.
My dream is to become a filmmaker, even one who could someday be considered better than Kubrick. I know that's an incredibly hard goal, but every time I watch one of his films, I'm reminded of the passion and dedication required to truly change the art of cinema. Kubrick wasn't just making movies. He was igniting a fire within me, teaching me to love cinema, philosophy, and art. In my darkest moments, his films were more than entertainment. They were a source of guidance and hope, like a friend or mentor. Today, I honor him with this video, sharing not only his extraordinary achievements, but also the indelible impact he has had on my life. Stanley Kubrick wasn't just a filmmaker. He was a force of nature. His legacy continues to challenge and inspire us to push the boundaries of art and storytelling.
Okay, so I'll yell fire when he hops over that concrete.
Stanley was not clinically insane, as Punch suggests. He was not insane. He was one of the smartest men who ever lived.
Nobody even said roll video.
There's no desperation. Oh, come on. What do you mean roll
2
video?
seconds.
We're killing ourselves out here, and you're going to be ready.
I am too. I'm standing
So we
right
play
by
mood
the
music?
door. No, I
Yeah,
can't
but when
hear.
you came out like this, you said just.
We're sitting there because they say, wait a minute,
okay.
and then you say
Yeah,
on the radio,
but when you
go.
do it, you've got to look desperate, Shelley. You're just wasting everybody's time now.
I can't even get
Well,
this
bring it
door
against
open.
it.
You have... On the record, I got such a bollocking because they said, turn over.
And we fucked around for an hour and 20 minutes.
No, they all
we
had
moved over
changed.
here.
Then we had, I mean, I know it seems like a lot of tea breaks, but we had the tea break that was up over there. We had that when he did his knee.
You mean you had a tea break at 4 o'clock? And you have a tea break at
No,
6 o'clock?
this is a fresh tea break that he came up to me and did the teas here.
No, but if you had a tea break at 4, you don't have to break for this tea break. This must just be a, a complimentary tea break. If you broke for tea at 4, you don't have to break for tea at 6, at quarter to 7, then break for a meal at 7:30. So figure it out.
I prefer to do them all, because it gives me more fucking headaches, poxy tea breaks, and anything else. I fucking sling them right down that fucking piss hole.
Right, Terry.
Right. Sort of memory you need, though, Stanley.
That's right.
What Kubrick film has had the deepest impact on you? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this tribute and want more deep dives into the art of cinema, please like, subscribe, and join me on this journey of discovery and creativity.
There was me, that is Alex, and my 3 droogs, that is Pete, Georgie, and Dim. And we sat in the Korova milk bar trying to make up our razoo docs what to do with the evening. The Korova milk bar sold Milk Plus Velocet, or Synthamesk, or Drencrum, which is what we were drinking. This would sharpen you up and make you ready for a bit of the old ultra-violence.